Hewitt. My two word this dip sign. How that's for Archer. Son is Journalfoot. Somewhat of work the Shewood. Okay, so for today's deep dive, we're looking into something that honestly sounds a bit like sci-fi, but it's rapidly becoming reality. AI agents. Now, I know that might sound complicated, but basically we're talking about AI that can actually do things for us, handle tasks and jobs. And this future, it's arriving faster than you might think.
That's exactly right. Just a short while ago, AI was mostly about answering questions, right? Like chatbots. But the latest AI, it's developed the ability to think and, crucially, to act on its own. This is a really big shift. Driven by advances in those powerful AI models like LLMs. And now we have these acting AI agents that can use that intelligence to perform actual tasks.
And this wave, it's hitting Japan incredibly fast, isn't it? I heard about a company, PKSHA Technology. They've apparently already deployed over 7,000 AI agents in various companies.
Yeah, over 7,000. That's not just some experiment. It's proof that this technology is already providing real value in businesses.
Wow.
And the numbers back it up too. According to research from it.impress.co.jp, the domestic AI system market in Japan hit 1.34 trillion yen in 2024.
1.34 trillion.
Yep. And that's a 56.5% increase from the previous year. Just incredible growth.
That's genuinely staggering speed.
Yeah.
Microsoft Japan has also commented, right, saying AI agents could potentially break down language barriers.
Acting as translation agents.
And have a significant positive impact on the Japanese economy overall. So listening to all this, it really feels like AI agents aren't some far-off dream anymore. They're becoming actual business infrastructure that's set to change, well, everything about how we work and how society functions.
You've hit the nail on the head. This evolution from knowing AI to acting AI holds the potential to fundamentally reshape our work processes. Like we said, older AI mostly just gave you information.
Right.
But AI agents, they're different because they can take concrete actions autonomously, things like operating websites, using software. It's a huge leap. So instead of just answering your question, they can actually, roll up their sleeves and get the job done.
Okay, so practically speaking, what kinds of jobs are AI agents starting to take on right now?
Well, here in Japan, besides PKSHA, many companies are adopting them. Good examples are in sales support, where an agent might generate proposals based on customer data. Or in recruitment, maybe handling initial interview screening. And definitely in customer service, like automated help desks responding to queries.
That makes sense.
And the idea is this frees up human employees to focus on more creative work or tasks requiring complex judgment, the things only people can really do.
Right. So the AI handles the routine stuff and we get to focus on higher value activities.
Yeah.
And you're saying this market is just expected to keep booming?
Absolutely. IDC forecasts predict that the domestic AI system market will reach about 4.18 trillion yen by 2029.
Wow. 4.18 trillion.
Yeah, that's roughly 3.1 times the size it was in 2024. They see 2024 as this pivotal year where AI shifts from just being an assistant to being an autonomous agent. And the next step they're predicting is a rapid move towards agentic AI, where multiple AIs collaborate on even more complex tasks.
Multiple AIs working together.
Exactly. And globally, you see huge players like Amazon and Google investing heavily in platforms for these agents. Microsoft even defines AI agents as AI that can autonomously solve societal issues.
Okay, so if this is happening, it feels inevitable that our way of working and the skills we need are going to have to change pretty drastically too.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Look, McKinsey research suggests that around 40% of the tasks office workers do are, well, pretty routine.
40%? That's a lot.
It is. And they estimate that about 70% of that could potentially be automated by these newer AI agents. So yeah, a lot of the things we spend time on now might be handled by AI, but the crucial perspective shift here is not to think AI is taking my job, but rather to embrace this idea of human in the loop.
Human in the loop.
Yeah, it's about humans and AI collaborating to get better results. PKSHA's Mr. Uenosono emphasizes this point too. It means that uniquely human skills, flexible thinking, creativity, building relationships through communication, these become even more critical.
So those skills AI can't replace. Could you elaborate a bit more? What exactly are these indispensable skills?
Well, top of the list, I'd say, are creativity and curiosity. Like Einstein supposedly said, I have no special talent, I am only passionately curious. That drive to explore, to ask why, that's where new ideas come from. AI is great at optimizing existing things, but humans excel at imagining totally new things.
Okay, creativity and curiosity. What else?
Next, I'd say the ability to ask good questions and articulate ideas clearly. The quality of what you get out of an AI often depends heavily on the quality of the prompt, the question you ask it. For instance, if an AI gives you a standard answer, maybe you push back with, okay, but what if the opposite were true? That kind of questioning can lead to much deeper insights.
Probing dipper. Makes sense.
And then there's adaptability. AI tech is constantly changing, so you need to be able to pick up new tools, new methods quickly. It's about continuous learning, really.
Got it. So it's not just doing what you're told, but thinking critically, questioning, and rolling with the changes. That sounds vital. Anything else we should be mindful of?
Yes, it's definitely collaboration and communication skills. It's not just about working with AI. Teamwork between humans becomes even more crucial. You need to be able to work effectively with diverse groups, navigate disagreements, communicate smoothly. And finally, tech literacy and ethics are key. Using AI tools correctly, being mindful of data privacy, understanding the ethical implications, that's all part of the responsibility now. Plus, having deep expertise in a specific field that AI isn't good at yet really increases your value.
Okay, let's look towards the future then. How specifically might AI agents reshape our work lives based on the data?
Well, as we mentioned, IDC sees that market hitting nearly 4.2 trillion yen by 2029, which suggests AI agents will be pretty much indispensable for many businesses. And that McKinsey report, if roughly 70% of routine tasks get automated, that frees up a significant amount of human potential for more strategic, creative work.
Right.
There's also data from a Japanese survey suggesting companies are willing to pay, on average, 15% higher salaries for workers who have AI skills.
15%, that's a clear incentive.
It is. And productivity gains are predicted to potentially up to 38%, driven by automating repetitive tasks, improving communication, streamlining workflows. So whether or not you can leverage AI could really impact your career trajectory. Demand is expected to rise for AI-skilled business professionals and AI operation and training experts.
Right.
But interestingly, this also relatively increases the value of uniquely human creative work.
Okay, so for everyone listening, what are some concrete steps they can take right now to prepare?
First off, just start getting familiar with AI tools. Don't be intimidated. Try out some of the free generative AI chatbots, maybe for drafting simple emails or brainstorming ideas. Play around with asking different kinds of questions. That helps you understand what AI is good at, what it's not so good at. And honestly, it helps you refine how you ask questions.
Good, practical first step.
Second, commit to continuous learning. Build that habit. Focus on developing those skills. AI complements, like creativity and problem solving. Maybe look into basic AI usage, data analysis fundamentals, or even introductory programming.
Keep learning, okay.
Third, if AI is being introduced in your workplace, try to get involved. Think actively about how humans and AI can best collaborate, adopt that human-in-the-loop mindset. How can you work with the AI to boost productivity and prevent problems?
Right, be proactive about integration.
Exactly. And finally, perhaps the most important step is a mindset shift. Try to see AI not as a threat, but as a potentially powerful partner. Embrace the idea of a future where humans and AI create value together. That positive outlook is probably the best way to navigate this wave of change.
Yeah, seeing AI as an ally, that framing feels really important. Listening to all this, it really hits home that the change AI agents are bringing isn't just about efficiency gains. It feels like a fundamental shift in how we work, being freed from routine tasks to focus on more human, creative endeavors. That future might not be so far away after all.
I think that's right. The evolution and spread of AI agents, it really reshapes existing job structures. But it also creates an opportunity, a chance to build new ways of working where we can leverage our unique human talents even more. Going forward, it won't just be about doing the tasks you're given. The ability to generate new value working alongside AI, that's going to be increasingly critical.
That was a really insightful discussion. Thank you. Okay, everyone listening. What skills will you hone and what value will you offer as we head into this AI agent era?
If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe and give us a high rating.